Okay, this is a step-by-step instruction for installing an EasyResetter on both Mutoh ValueJet 1204 and 1604. What we're looking at right here is the heater junction board. On the heater junction board you also have the ink control boards. You can see this is where you can see ink slot 6, ink slot 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You've got the option to go 6 colors here, but as you know, on a ValueJet you only use 4 colors. So we'll be focusing on these receptacles here. From left to right you have ink slot number 4, which translates to your yellow color. You have ink slot number 3, which translates to magenta. Ink slot number 2 translates to cyan, and then ink slot number 1 translates to black. Now, on a Mutoh ValueJet 1604, this board is actually flipped upside. Well, what we're looking at right now is the board that's flipped upside down. On a 1604, it's actually right side up. So what you need to focus on when you're installing the resetter is only these ink slots, and there is a description. Below the ink slots is the option to power up a sub tank. We don't need the sub tanks for both these printers, so again our focus will only be on the ink slot receptacles. Installing the resetter is very straightforward. This is a picture of the resetter. You can see it's got a reset button. We'll go ahead and do the installation.
So what do you think? Should we add him to the tank? The red one.
Oh, this one? That is called...
Starting from left to right, on the resetter you've got a number 4 for ink slot 4 for the color yellow. It plugs in one way. These plugs go in sequential order, so the next number will be the number 3 for ink slot 3, which translates to magenta. You've got the next cable, which again it splits. It's a Y on the back. You can see it's numbered number 2, and that corresponds to the color cyan. And lastly, you've got the number 1, which corresponds to the color black. Again, there's only one way it plugs in, and that's what it should look like. So from left to right you've got ink slot number 4, ink slot number 3, ink slot number 2, and ink slot number 1. And this is again a Mutoh ValueJet 1204. Again, the board is turned upside down. On a 1604 the board will be right side up. Focus only on the ink slot receptacles and not the sub tanks. At this point the installation is complete. You can put the panels back on to cover it up. The resetter itself will be located on the exterior of the printer. It comes with Velcro, so you can securely attach it to the exterior of the printer. Now, the effect we're looking for, the resetter is compatible, is at this point we want to turn on the printer. And the first thing we need to do is plug in the main switch, or the main plug. And then power up the sub power on the control panel. As it initializes, it boots up. This process takes a few seconds. This is all normal. And you can see it accepted the resetter, so just go ahead and press OK to confirm. If it didn't accept the resetter, it would be looking for not original ink cartridge, or that would be the message on that screen. It would say not original ink cartridge and looking for ink cartridges. Press enter and you're at the ready to print stage. Now to verify you've got 100% full cartridges, just press the menu button one time. Go into setup mode by pressing the right arrow button, and then just toggle down using the down arrow to ink status. Press enter to get into that option, and 100s across the board is what we're looking for. So it's showing that this is each color's got 100% ink in the cartridge. Now with the resetter, I recommend you do a reset daily. That way you'll never have to worry about not having enough ink to get through a job. The resetter should be done, or the reset should be done every morning. When you come in, turn on the printer, just go ahead and do a reset. Do not reset during printing, you'll lose the job.